Hello, and welcome to channel Ein Our Key, and I am your host, Voluntary. I'm going to start this video by reading the definition of Anvilicious from TV Tropes. A portmanteau of anvil and delicious, or for those who are more etymologically inclined, a combination of anvil and licious, which is ultimately derived from Latin meaning luring, so it could be interpreted as anvil luring. Delicious, by the way, is ultimately from the Latin meaning luring from. Anvilicious describes a writer's and or director's use of an artistic element, be it a line of dialogue, visual motif, or plot point, to so unsubtly convey a particular message that they may as well etch it onto an anvil and drop it on your head. The term Anvilicious thus qualifies as sesquipedalian loquaciousness. Heavy-handed for the new millennium. Extreme polar opposite of subtle. Frequently, the element becomes anvilicious through unnecessary repetition, but true masters can achieve anvilicious with a single stroke. The easiest way to be anvilicious is through simple cause and effect. Someone will do something the writers consider bad, and then something bad happens as a direct result. If the writers prefer not to show the direct consequence of whatever they're crusading for or against, a common alternative is to have a character presented as completely centered, unbiased, and grounded testify. Surely if this character agrees with something, it must be the right thing to do. Okay. I compare this to the state of modern entertainment. I have already covered how those whose only skill is deconstruction can't construct, and noted that people can choose their entertainment in spite of what the woke might preach. One aspect of that argument is that people who genuinely enjoy certain franchises object to the woke invasion by saying the new creators should keep their politics out of the story. The new creators respond that there has always been politics in the story. Well, they do have a point. Star Trek was downright utopian. Marvel Comics, in their mutant sagas, covered the civil rights movement, with Professor X and Magneto being parallels to Martin Luther King Jr. and Malcolm X, respectively. The difference is, in these earlier renditions of these works, the politics didn't overtake the storytelling, but were instead included in the storytelling. In the past we had, these are the good guys, this is what they stand for. Now we have, this is what they stand for, these are the good guys. The woke aren't the only ones guilty of this. Just take a look at Ayn Rand. Although her stories were compelling, her characters were pretty much either all good or all bad, and whether they were good or bad depended entirely on their ideology, with a few exceptions. Her writings even contained an author's filibuster, where John Galt spent an entire chapter and an extended period of time giving a speech. The difference is that even though Ayn Rand was Anvilicious, she could still tell a story. She built characters. She developed plot points. And she used the plot to drive the story and the telling of the ideology. The modern woke use the ideology to drive the plot and drive the characters, and in many cases doesn't include an actual ideology as much as an identity group. In some cases, the hero is an oppressed minority and the villain is a cis hetero white male, and that's all you need to know about them. So you have identity substituting for ideology and ideology substituting for plot. Then when people who like a good plot don't like this end result, they are accused of having a problem with identity. A natural, if stupid, mistake, since those making the accusation can't tell the difference between identity and plot. Yes, it has always been the case that the beliefs of the creator will be reflected in their work. But a good creator can weave it in naturally without it taking over all the rest of the work. And blaming the audience for not enjoying the final product, that is a sad and tired way to try to soothe the ego after failing to inspire the audience in the first place. Thank you for watching. We're now in the double digits for subscribers, and hopefully we will only keep growing. So please like, share, comment, and subscribe to help my channel grow.